Their goaltending has been solid this year, top 10 in the league in save percentage, as we're underway from the building formerly known as the Pond.
Almost every time, and it just happens so quickly and can catch team off guard. You see that Gerard, that latest chance.
Joel Kiviranta driving the net, trying to drag it across to his backhand. And Malinsky, young defenseman Ian Moore, 74 in orange, moving it up ice in his National Hockey League debut tonight. Jackson Harkins leads it. Radko Gudas, that's sticked aside by Wedgwood. Curling up is Lundestrom for Anaheim, and Gudas plays it back down low. TJ Tynan, who was out there, just called up today from the AHL and getting an opportunity in game 82 for the Avs. He's had a cup of coffee in the league. Sam Colangelo tees it up, and a save by Wedgwood. Here is Brock Nelson for the Avs. Natchez had it taken away by McTavish. Terry into the zone. Delays. Hits the trailer and a shot and a save. That was Ian Moore bidding on his first NHL shot, and a save by Scott Wedgwood. Driving wide in a backhand, and Charlie Coyle pushes it off into the corner. Back to the line for Middleton. Throws it on net, gloved and hung on to by Dostal, and a face-off inside the Duck zone. And then getting a stick tied up was Jack Drury. Drury in the corner, losing control, and Strome now for Anaheim, a turnover. Colorado putting pressure on, a shot and a save by Dostal.
On the defensive side of puck in the offensive zone, and that creates that opportunity for him.
Face-off win for the Avs. At the line, shot, save Dostal.
This line here with VC and Drury and Kelly, they want to start in the playoffs.
Good touch pass, Zegras. Now the trailer. Hellison, a shot, hit the post. Killorn leaves it for Moore across the line. His shot, and it's swallowed up by Wedgwood. Along the wall, moving up toward the blue line, looking for an angle. Down low on the goal line, Charlie Coyle tries to jam it in, and the save by Dostal, but held in by Colorado. Natchez walks in. Natchez looking. Pass. One-timer from the corner, and Nelson with a shot and a save by Dostal. Getting set to rejoin Vetrano. Kiviranta into the corner. Pass in front, shot, and a save by Dostal off Tynan, and then it's tied up in the corner. Lifted out by Troy Terry. McTavish across the blue line, enters the zone. McTavish from the top of the circle. Score! Mason McTavish, 1-0 Ducks.
Chance to put the shoulder to the chest of McTavish, and he doesn't take the opportunity as he walks literally just across the blue line, creates some time and space, brings Wedgwood a little far out to his right than he would like to be. Shoots this through a screen, top shelf far side. But it was the play at the blue line. Wagner just had a chance to step up on him and really make him pay for coming across the blue line. And
here come the Ducks again. Strome ridden off the puck. And Colorado with Natchez, who fans on a pass and recovers. Plays it rink wide, cutting in. Shot, saved Dostal, and it goes over the glass into the crowd. And a huge night for Moore and his family.
yeah, it really is. A ton of friends and family here. He had a great chance in that first period, right down the middle of the offensive zone, and I think he played a really good first period.
On the entry, glove down, here comes Radko Gudas. Troy Terry cut through center. Terry, wrist shot, and that one's fought and held on to by Scott Wedgwood.
So I just think it's going to be a great series, and whoever comes out of that alive, it's going to be a tough go, because I think it's just going to be such a grind.
Parker Kelly's shot and a save. Lifts it down the ice. McTavish, who has the goal tonight. Into the zone, McTavish. Lacombe with him. Shot and a save. Looking around, Wedgwood covers, and a face-off in the Colorado zone. Here come the Avs and Natchez. High in the slot, Natchez. Fans on the shot, and a stick check from Terry knocked it away. 2-on-1. Developing, and a shot blockered away by Wedgwood off the stick of Trouba. Looking in the middle for Colangelo. Penalty set to expire. Vetrano. Pass. One-timer. Score! There it is. Sam Colangelo. 2-0 Ducks.
They actually actually had some down low plays. They get it down to Killorn. On the other side, they had it down to Strome. So that stretches the Avs defenders apart a little bit as they go from low to high. And watch Colangelo, just a really smart play in front. Looking to be that bumper position, supporting the puck carrier at all times, just finds that little quiet area and a quick release as well. You know, I think the big thing for the Avs is to get rest here this next week.
Shot and a save. Dostal rebound, and it's poked out by Vetrano. Still loose. It cleared by Ian Moore for the Ducks.
Dallas, so it's a little easier for them as the Avs turn it on here. A little turnover by Anaheim creates a mini 3-on-1 as Trouba just tries to stop the pass across. Nice save by Dostal. And a good stick there by Vetrano as Inala would have had a wide.
Michigan win the national championship last night.
Now 9 goals in 30 games this year for Anaheim, as it looks like we might get a penalty here against the Avs.
Holding on the wing. Lacombe at the blue line. Across, Killorn drags it, shot, save Wedgwood. Rebound picked up. Killorn misses the net. Here is Nelson circling up high. Lays it down low. Nelson at the dot. Nelson down low, trying to jam it in. Drury on the doorstep, and Dostal fights it off, and a clear from Trouba. Ellison snaps it in from center. Loose puck, Minchikov for Anaheim. Intercepted. Wyatt Amet for the Avs. An odd man rush back the other way. Natchez goes wide. Natchez drop pass. Pass in front, score! Parker Kelly! And the Avs are on the board.
And again, it's a turnover by the Ducks out of the zone, and Amet leads the charge. And you just watch the drive to the outside. Nice little shot on net, and I don't know if Parker Kelly touches it. The way he celebrates with Amet, it's almost as if he's saying, hey, that's your goal, bud. And it does. It goes off the foot of Minchikov.
Sean pass to the slot, tied up, moving it around. Colorado in the corner, now with some space. Shot! Dostal fights it up, trying to jam it in. On the backside was Drury, and it goes out of play into the netting. And a power play coming up, a delay of game called to Anaheim.
And Helleson just does a nice job here. He recognizes there's a wide open cage, and just a really good stick there and a nice play to recognize the situation. And with that, just ends up putting it out.
Backhands it along for Malinsky at the left point. Charlie Coyle. Malinsky, shot, score! Tie game!
I think that's going to be Drury in front if they were in the lineup, and just his presence up top, his ability to get this puck through is, you'll recognize the Anaheim forward. Killorn is out there with the ability to block the shot. He finds the lane, and Drury in front gets a piece of this one.
It's Troy Terry battling with Amet. Here is Ellison, jumps over his stick. Logan O'Connor into the zone. Pass across, shot, score! Colorado has the lead, and it's Charlie Coyle, 3-2 Avs.
He's had 8 points in his last 8 games coming into this one. A nice job in his own zone, just making sure that puck gets out, joins the play. And I mean, that's just beautiful vision. Watch Coyle on the far side, just times it perfectly, sneaks up on the play. Make sure that that lane is still open for a beautiful pass across from VC and a nice finish.
McTavish will take this face-off against Coyle, who right now has the goal giving Colorado the lead. Extra attacker on the ice. Face-off win, lifted down the ice toward the empty net. Score! Jack Johnson! And Eric Johnson, the empty netter.
Well, face-offs, you're right. You know, we talked about Anaheim and the weakness that they have in face-offs, and this is just a gutsy win by the Avalanche on the face-off. And
And the Colorado Avalanche will finish the regular season with 102 points and get ready for the Dallas Stars in the Stanley Cup playoffs with a 4-goal third period to come back and beat the Ducks in Anaheim.